The deadline to get a real ID is now just 2 days away.
And WENY's Lindsay Madison tells us what people need to know in order to fly moving forward. Lindsay?
Yeah, Nick and Renata, after 20 years, the Real ID deadline is this Wednesday. And with the deadline around the corner, Chemung County DMV officials are seeing an influx of people coming in to upgrade. 20 years ago, Congress passed the Real ID Act. It establishes minimum security standards for things like state-issued driver's licenses and ID cards. It also prohibits federal agencies like the TSA from accepting cards for official purposes from states that don't meet these standards. The Real ID goes into effect Wednesday, May 7th, and you might have noticed an uptick in wait times at your local DMV.
It's up about almost 20% from, say, last year in May. So there's a lot more people. Everyone is thinking about it.
To get your Real ID in New York or Pennsylvania, you will need to bring a few documents with you when you go to the DMV. This means you'll have to bring proof of identification and address, like a utility bill, bank statement, your Social Security card, and your state-issued birth certificate. The Real ID is optional, but will be required for certain situations.
The Real ID is just for travel only. If you have a regular driver's license and you don't plan on getting on an airplane, you don't need to come in and get a Real ID. Your regular driver's license is perfectly fine.
Forrest recommends people come in well ahead of time before any airplane travel if they need a Real ID.
I would give yourself about 2 weeks, maybe 3, just so when you come in to get it, you're not traveling at that time. You'll get your actual Real ID in 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks after.
In New York, a Real ID won't cost you any more than a regular driver's license. The exception is if you're upgrading to an enhanced license, which is an extra $30. Enhanced licenses in New York are automatically Real ID compliant. Meanwhile, in Pennsylvania, it will cost you a one-time fee of $30 on top of the state's renewal fee for a non-commercial driver's license.